On marriage strike, man. It ain't right, man. It ain't right what they did to Dr. Dre. It ain't right what they did with Jeff Bezos. It ain't right, man. And we refuse to stand for this. Women been getting away with this shit for too long. And never do I see it the other way on the news in Cali. When women who married to rich, married dudes and ain't rich as they, nah, we on that. We on strike, man. No more marriage, fellas. If your wife wants you to get married, say, nah, we on strike. I gotta stand with my people until they change these laws. Marriage should not have no type of way y'all can make that make sense, man. This dude gotta get his woman this money until she remarries. Come on, man.
What's going on, guys? I am Jaye the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video and hopefully you're sharing it. I want to talk about Slim Thugger. Slim Thugger made some comments in a video. I'll probably have a clip at the beginning on his Instagram, and he was speaking about marriage and how he is in no way trying to get married, and he doesn't believe that other men should do the same. And I think that he was inspired by what happened with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has been ordered to pay his ex $300,000 a month in spousal support, and he's also gonna have to take care of, I believe, her health benefits. And he's basically gonna have to do that until she remarries or until they come up with a settlement. This is the situation he is in, and I have said this over and over and over. I don't know why a lot of women don't understand that men watch what other men go through in regards to divorce. And they see how these guys are getting raked over the coals. And they absolutely want no part of it. They want no part of marriage whatsoever. They want to protect what they have built. They're okay with being in relationships. Now, we're talking about a guy in Slim Thugger who I believe was telling men that there was nothing wrong with being highly flirtatious with women, right? And if you weren't, then something's wrong with you, right? So it's not like he has a disdain towards them, not at all. It's like he's just a guy that sees what is happening with other men, and he's learning from that and telling other men, listen, I would never want to go through that, and neither should you. Now, he also brought up the fact that she's going to be spending this money on other men. And I said it in my video about Dr. Dre. The link is in the description. Y'all can go and check that commentary out. And I said, she's going to be tricking that money off on other men. I highly doubt that she's going to date men who are on Dr. Dre's level. I don't think she's interested in that. I think she's interested in dating younger men who she finds highly attractive. And those men may not have the money and resource that Dr. Dre had. Not at all. So she wants him to fund her lifestyle while she goes out and spends the money that he's going to be paying her on other men. This is what goes on with a lot of these rich women. A lot of these women who are married to rappers and athletes, they don't date at the same level. I mean, look at Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. She ended up marrying a teacher. Like, she didn't marry another billionaire. She married a teacher. She's literally going to be funding his lifestyle. And that happens a lot these days. Women who have money, disposable income, they're not looking to date men who have the same. They're going to want a guy who physically is appealing to them, who they can have a good time with, because they were already married for a long time. They're not looking to be back in marriage again. So if she can get Dr. Dre to take care of her financially, she's okay with that. And then you got Slim Thugger saying, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. And I just think that a lot of these women who are celebrating this, it shows you that a lot of these westernized modern women are lazy. You've been given all these opportunities, all the pandering, all the identity politics. just so you can go and get a baby by a rapper and athlete and take them to court so they can fund your lifestyle. What was feminism for if the women are just going to be lazy and live off their exes? You divorced because you didn't want to be with them anymore. Why are you going so hard after him for money? And not just a couple of million. I mean, this woman literally wants, if he's living a billionaire lifestyle, she wants to live a billionaire lifestyle. And that's just a delusion of a lot of these women. They think that even after you broke up, they still should have the same lifestyle. Well, you're not that special. The children are already grown. So what is the purpose of you getting all this money? Are you going to spend that money on your children? Yes, they're older, but are you going to be financially, are you going to be financially responsible for anything except for yourself? No. It's still going to be up to Dr. Dre to take care of everything. And that's how it goes. And that's why I say, listen, man, men want nothing to do with marriage. They want nothing to do with these types of women who they know are with them for what they have. And Slim knows this. This is why Slim is saying now, listen, I like women. I love dating women, but I do not support marrying women these days because the things that I am seeing happen to other men who are in the same industry as me. And that industry is music. Dr. Dre's a self-made man. It's unfortunate that you got all these women talking about how independent they are and how they don't need a man, but you do need a man. You need a man to take care of you. That's why you're going after him for his money. And that's where we find ourselves. A lot of these modern females have become lazy and dependent on their exes who have become success. They haven't become success because they don't know the first thing about being successful, even though they were around somebody that had success. This is why a lot of men feel the way they feel about marriage, and women are starting to notice it. I think a lot of women are starting to notice that men want absolutely nothing to do with marriage, and they're in damage control mode. And the saddest thing is, man, is that you got other men that are going to shame you to get married because they got married, or they may want to get married. But you got to understand, people are different, man. Just because you choose to walk that aisle does not mean that other men are going to want to do the same. Because at the end of the day, we are all different people. We're not all the same. And when you have people like Slim saying what he's saying, he speaks for a lot of those guys. He speaks for a lot of those guys. And that's what they don't want you to know. They want you to think it's a minority of men who feel that way about marriage. No, it's a majority of us. We don't care for marriage. We really don't. And I think it bothers a lot of people. But, if you're a man and you have money and resources, you're not going to waste your time trying to get married to somebody that is just going to come after you for what you have when they don't want to be with you anymore. That's the funny thing. You don't want to be with me anymore, but you want to come after my money. You see, that's not good. You should be able to move on. You have every opportunity in the world to be successful, whatever it is that you're doing. But you're coming after me for money because without me, you won't have the lifestyle you have. And that's why, even if things don't work out, at the end of the day, you still got to be appreciative that I at least tried, right, to build a structure around you. Now, Slim Thugg also said something in the video. He talked about how he likes bad chicks, right? And he's not going to sacrifice him wanting a bad chick to date somebody who he feels is unattractive, right? And my thing is this: you can date who you want, but you need to choose wisely. Choose wisely, man. If you choose the wrong woman just because of how she look, man, you're setting yourself up for failure. So if I was him, I would focus more on quality of a woman than on how she looks, because looks can be deceiving. There's a lot of attractive women out here. That's why I tell these guys, get off of Instagram. Stop looking for women on Instagram. You're looking in the wrong direction. There's a lot of regular women out here who aren't on social media like that, who are just as attractive, natural. They don't have a huge ego. They're not ran through, because trust me, a lot of these chicks you see on IG are ran through. We don't know what their story is. Yeah, they may look bad, but they're probably down bad too. They're probably down extremely bad too. So you need to understand that there's a lot to choose from out here, man. You just got to know what to choose and what are they going to bring to your life.